Fourscore and 7 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. When the Civil War first started, it started with the election of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th president. The South was basically frustrated about this, thinking that Lincoln would get rid of slavery, seeing as he was an abolitionist. Quick to react, the South started to secede quickly after he was elected, just in case he did get rid of their economy. The South starts to secede in December of 1860, with just South Carolina leading the bandwagon. They formed a Confederate government and elected Jefferson Davis as their president. Going on, Lincoln found this to be illegal, and eventually some battles break out. However, it will not be until later when he officially issues war. The first battle fought was over South Carolina's fort that had Northern troops in them. Since the South declared itself to be a new country, they wanted the North out and fired an attack. This was the first official battle of the Civil War, known as the Battle of Fort Sumter. The South earned the fort back, and quickly after that, 4 more states enter the Confederacy. When Virginia secedes, they declare Richmond to be the capital of the Confederacy. However, part of Virginia doesn't want to secede since they believe slavery was wrong. Compromise was found, and West Virginia was founded on June 20th, 1863 as a state, but that's not until later. The first Battle of Bull Run, which was literally called the First Battle of Bull Run, was in Virginia, where Northern troops marched to the Confederacy's capital in hope to end the war quickly. However, it didn't, and it ended up being a battle, which the South won. In January of 1862, Lincoln officially issued war on the Confederate States of America, which led to another battle, the Battle of Shiloh, in which Confederate forces surprise attacked the Union in Tennessee. The South was winning at first, but during the night, the North sent backup, which resulted in the South retreating. Then came the capture of New Orleans, in which the Union went in to attack the biggest city in the Confederacy. This was a major turning point in which the Union successfully captured the Mississippi River. No major battles happened for the next year until the Battle of Vicksburg, a turning point battle. No point of the battle was the block of all trade for the South, in which the North would take full control of the river. This battle lasted for a month and left both sides with many casualties. Gettysburg was the bloodiest battle in the Civil War and happened in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, where Robert E. Lee invaded the North. This became a major turning battle very close to Vicksburg and left the most casualties in General Sherman started a march in Georgia and captured Atlanta. Along with this, he destroyed almost everything in his path, leaving the South in ruins. His march stopped in Savannah, the last city he captured. Finally, after 5 long years of war, the South surrendered. Robert E. Lee came up to Appomattox Courthouse in Virginia to surrender to General U.S. Grant. After this, they started Reconstruction to help the South raise its economy back up and get it back into the Union. Shortly after Lee's surrender, Lincoln started his second term. On April 14th, he was in a theater where John Wilkes Booth shot Lincoln through his head. The next morning, he passed away.